projected to be at winners finals going against MPG. So let's see if we go what is projected, or will Xavier continue to that winners finals?
Yeah, I could see it going either way. Oh, this is the Duck Hunt. Yes, okay. Now I remember. Now, Duck Hunt's going to be very interesting to deal with in a way. There's so many things you have to watch out for. And I feel like both these players are going to play on opposite ends a lot and then find their moment to attack each other. I feel like that's just going to be a huge thing that happens.
Yeah, and this is a matchup in which SmashBros is going to be, watching out for those bombs. You can consume, right, those bombs as well to his side. But we really got to watch out if you're Duck Hunt and not spam those projectiles to SmashBros' advantage. At least the barrel.
Yeah, and I feel like also using that frisbee is it's really important in certain situations. It could set you up for a better position, like an up air. It could set you up for a smash attack, really, in any sort of direction. You have to watch out for those smash attacks because those are multi-hits. So you have to realize that, yeah, it's going to do a lot more damage than I thought it was going to do because those multi-hits are going to be so effective. But something that Xavier has to look out for is that up smash from Lucas because it can really cause a lot of trouble.
And by the way, they played back then, so it's going to be a 2-0 scenario in which SmashBros has the lead in set counts. And already SmashBros starting quite strong without that nair going to Sair damage to Xavier. Already getting that barrel for 31. And dude, look at that gameplay from SmashBros. He's not letting any distance to Xavier.
Definitely not, but Xavier finding damage even with the Neutral in certain situations. And right now, just the use of the can as well has been really important in gaining sort of any sort of advantage. So really right now, Xavier definitely in a great spot.
Good use of the up B just to get some damage in, 101%. Another use of the up B. Oof, gets to the right side, so we are in disadvantage. Sadly, not sadly, SmashBros does get the punish to Xavier. It's going to be the second stock starting already from Duck Hunt.
Yeah, and right now, Duck Hunt is playing effectively. Oh, getting the spike to take that stock and evening it right back up after the great start from SmashBros. But right now, SmashBros coming back with a huge combo. The up B, the up air coming in. If there was no up air, a lot of more damage would be taken. But SmashBros taking a lot more damage. And it's really hard for Xavier to adapt to what SmashBros has to offer.
I just love the movement that SmashBros is giving us, right? You know, he's going all in, one to the right side, left side. He's just going all into Xavier, not giving any distance to play with projectiles. But at least Xavier knows how to respawn. He's just not getting phased by those options from SmashBros. Then again, gets some distance, but gets countered. But the back air from Xavier is still making him alive.
Yeah, and I really like the usage of that can, just the way that Xavier uses that to sort of create some pressure from SmashBros to come and find a response. But as you said, the movement from SmashBros has been very effective in keeping Xavier on their toes and keeping Xavier guessing what's going to happen next, because right now, Xavier takes that stock.
We do have a good lead. If we are Xavier, 95% gets the barrel, tries to get the barrel from the grab. However, only a 10% damage. The Cowboy, a little bit far from hitting SmashBros. Good DI to prevent any further combos from him. A look at those combos from Xavier, though. 67%, putting a good percentage still in his second stock.
And it's kind of unbelievable that they're still on their second stock. Mainly because, unfortunately with the SD there, gonna lose a lot of that lead. But I feel like Xavier can still finish it out on a high note, potentially taking this game. Huge use of the down B as well. And the backer coming in as well, just trying to find this stock and this game potentially is Xavier, but SmashBros coming back with a huge combo.
All right, very good from SmashBros. Getting hit once more with the barrel. Good air dodge to prevent the damage. Xavier gets the trade in which he will win. And I'm going to add something real quick. We saw this in the last set. A quick upset in the first match from Styles, but then MPG got the download and he got the game. Let's see if it's the same scenario in which SmashBros just needed that first match to understand the gist of it, the gist of it. Or will Xavier continue? By the looks of it, I think Xavier has a good chance to continue.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. And the way that Xavier was playing, not letting the pressure from SmashBros really affect them. Like the utilization of those Zairs have been so good. And that's been a huge thing of what Lucas has been lately in the meta. Just utilizing Zaire to create some pressure and some space and follow up with a grab has been so important. But speaking of follow-ups, Xavier following up that grab with the can and getting some extra percent as well. And I really like the way they recovered, avoiding that freeze. But right now, SmashBros has a small lead here.
All right, let's see. SmashBros, as he said, has a 40% lead on his side, putting it down quite a bit. Xavier gets punished with the downer as well. You gave him the opportunity. I mean, you didn't have the opportunity as well. So let's see. Xavier trying to enter with that nair, but two fairs from SmashBros are going to get punished. Look at that movement already from SmashBros, putting 56% of extra damage. Xavier gets the grab, couldn't get the forward smash in, and oh god, SmashBros is just running over Xavier.
Absolutely, and the pressure is on Xavier to try to find a response because SmashBros is playing extremely aggressive and they're not letting Xavier do anything that they want. And they 154% still on the board. And right now, if you're SmashBros, you just have to finish this stock to get even a bigger lead. But Xavier has to find this stock as well immediately because that PK Fire is going to create some separation. The utilization of that up B has been apparent, and it's been very, very good from SmashBros.
Sadly, Xavier couldn't get the punish to end that first stock from SmashBros. And wow, SmashBros utilizing that up B to his favor quite well. Last stock from Xavier, we just don't want to see a 3-stock, man. And right now, it's just looking like it. The barrel's going to be hitting from the left side to the right. Good job from Xavier trying to put a little pressure on the recovery, but SmashBros not phased.
Not phased at all, indeed. And meanwhile, the back air, there will be no 3-stock, so that is a great thing. And now it's just all about coming back in this game potentially with SmashBros having a stock lead, but Xavier finding 45%. The combos are still going 60% on the board, and it's continuing to grow, at least in some cases, but SmashBros finding a response of their own as well and creating some separation.
Okay, 98%. Let's see if we can find a punish to finalize that stock from Xavier. Once more, the up is going to be appearing. It's been working. We could... Dude, did you... did you see that? Putting the up just to hit the barrel accidentally hits on himself, and that stock is going to be an accidental SD. We still found the stock from Xavier, however. Such a funny encounter right there, what we saw with SmashBros.
That was definitely pretty funny, and I honestly didn't expect that at all. I feel like it was just so unexpected that you were surprised by it, and going into this game number 3, this is a pivotal game in this set because it gives you the edge, obviously, but SmashBros definitely has seen the download, at least in their times they've played, this is going to be their 3rd time, as you said, so they're starting to realize what they are doing at any given point.
All right, game number 3 is about to start. The quick counter with the frisbee is going to be from SmashBros. Good job reading that. So the barrel is going to be appearing. And again, SmashBros is just having some quick movement to Xavier, in which Xavier doesn't know how to respond, although he already did. It's going to be 60%, 69 already in the air. The frisbee is going to be disappearing. Cowboy shooting the wrong way, but SmashBros is going to take advantage of that option. Right now, backer out of shield. Frisbee going to be active. Couldn't find the backer. And Xavier is just doing pretty good job on the reads. However, it's just a little bit far off, or just not there.
I think it's very close, though, and especially in this scenario, starting off, oh, what a use of that can to take that first stock. Unbelievable from Xavier.
Okay, Xavier's going to be taking that first stock from SmashBros. SmashBros already putting a little bit of pressure to that first stock. Good job using the barrel against it. PK freezes appearing. Oof, almost getting hit to put on a ice block that poor dog and the duck. Let's get the recovery. Okay, there we go. The punish is going to be the downer. We do get the recovery right back. Good. What a good job from SmashBros, just returning from death to heaven.
Yeah, but the damage is still coming in 82%. And what a read from SmashBros on the use of that Zaire to bring themselves now back to a scenario where Xavier has no rage, but the usage of the can has been fantastic in this game. It took the first stock. It might take the second one. Just the utilization of that has been Xavier's bread and butter.
All right. Oof, getting a nice block. Xavier's going to be losing that second stock. 168. We finally get that stock disappearing. However, we are once more in a tad disadvantage. If we're Xavier, we had a good lead. However, we just lost it out of the blue, which SmashBros is going to be taking advantage immediately from this. So let's see, 60%. We go from all the way from the left side to the right. Good job from Xavier, just resetting the neutral to SmashBros.
Yeah, but again, you have to watch out for those Zaires, and right now, even the up B gonna do a little bit of damage there as well. And 14-65, the frisbee should help with softening the blow a little bit, but as of right now, this lead for SmashBros is continuing to grow after such a great start from Xavier, having to go high, and again, the spike, and SmashBros one set away from winners finals.
Dude, what a spike from SmashBros. Taking that stock is going to be a 2-1 scenario. One more for winners finals from SmashBros side. You just got to respect the option for SmashBros. Immediately just knowing that that's going to be the end of that match. We got one more match. Match point for SmashBros to continue to winners finals. Let's see if Xavier could get, another match.
I mean, I could definitely see that happening with the way that game started from Xavier, utilizing that can once again just to create some sort of separation. There's the up smash. I mean, 33 start. It's continuing to be 40. 55 as well. But, I mean, it's still going here. Great start from Xavier in this first stock. But, I mean, if you're SmashBros, you just have to find your first hit, and you do. Here is the comeback factor from SmashBros with any given stock. And that's going to be really apparent to know if you're Xavier, not letting that happen.
Oof, good grab from Xavier, putting SmashBros to the right side, outside of stage, and the pressure already from Xavier, but disappearing from SmashBros. Good upper option on ledge from Xavier, just putting SmashBros out of that, ledge attack. So let's see. Let's get the grab for Xavier, gets the can, almost ending that first stock. Sadly, couldn't get it back here out of shield. And the trade, it's going to be the Cowboy taking that stock from SmashBros.
That was very important from Xavier actually to try to take this game. And also, trades in this situation don't matter as much, even though you would like to not have that happen. But it worked out in Xavier's favor, and the damage is continuing to grow. 84 now for SmashBros, but that back air, I mean, it's so close. The usage of that can, though, over the down smash, trying to go for a read there, is Xavier, but not going to really find much.
All right, it's going to be 124. Second stock from SmashBros is almost concluding. However, Xavier, could he get the recovery? Does get hit twice with that up B, but although that iframes are going to be spring, so quick stock spring from Xavier, from SmashBros. Right now, 112. Trying to get some distance. Those PK fighters are just trying to get a little bit of a wall or a little bit of distance to Xavier. We gotta endure that second stock, in which it's not looking good.
It's definitely not looking good in this scenario. I feel like if you're SmashBros, you just have to get some percentage back, but unfortunately for them, the stock is gone. However, immediately after losing a stock, he takes a stock of his own. And we're right back to even in this pivotal game 4. Match point for SmashBros.
All right, back and forth again, Jed. We are seeing this match point from SmashBros. One more so he could go to that winners finals. Or Xavier could try to tie this up. But for now, 37% backer from Xavier to put a little bit of pressure on that ledge to SmashBros. SmashBros gets once more the lead, but the Cowboy is going to be hitting. SmashBros gets a can, and the can is just not going to be working as efficiently as Xavier wants. So we just need another grab option. Up B. Do we see pressure? Let's get the recovery from Xavier, and we are back on neutral.
Yeah, right now, if you're SmashBros, you're just continuing to play aggressive, not letting the can do anything for you. And now the down smash, not going to take that quite yet. But the can as well, trying to find the ender, not going to find it. Both these players, 100, 121. The can coming out as well. Just can they find this last hit? The PK Fire, not going to take it quite yet. Going high is Xavier. Now going low is Xavier. Going very low, having to air dodge. And what is going to be? And SmashBros finishes it off with a 3-1 over Xavier with that forwarding.
Another 3-1 here in this winner semifinals. Xavier doing everything